Good morning, everybody. How y'all doing? The what, three of you guys that are here. Um, yeah, so not in my shop again. If you weren't here this morning, I kind of explained why I have not had much sleep at all past few days, and between that and just destroying myself at work, I'm like, and having a busy week next week and the week after, and then Quadstate, which is brings us to today. I'm kind of taking it easy tonight. Um, but I got a treat for you guys. For those who haven't seen it or those who haven't watched it in a while, uh, I've got some of my Quad State videos pulled up, and uh, we're going to discuss Quad State. For those who don't know what it is, uh, we can go over it, and for those who live vicariously through us, Mr. Maker, and would like to kind of see it as if they were there, the first little video clip's going to be real special for you. Um, what's up, Jeff? Hubcap. So, Bert, Trail Dust, Paul Orchard, Billy, um, Stephen Parsons, how do? And yeah, everybody else. So, but yeah, again, I tried to take a nap. I just kind of laid on the couch. I'm not even gonna lie and say I was productive today. I wasn't productive today. It's like, yeah. What's up, Chaz? Hey, Mr. Maker, I don't want to hear say it's so far away. Penny Brown made it, which you'll see here in some clips of this video in of some clips tonight. And Danley Moose flew across the ocean to make it one year, and I believe next year Adam from Australia is going to make it. So far away. What's up, Chaz? Did I say that? What's up, Bill? It's a plane ticket, boss. What's up, Hubcat? Yeah, I'm the reason Mr. Moose won't come back to America. Freaking crotch rockets. But uh so yeah. Um Basically tonight, I'm just gonna show you all Quad State, and we're gonna talk about it and talk about past experiences and memories and just um look forward to it. We got 2 weeks to prepare. I've got to buy my ticket still. Um, I've got to pack bags and set them aside and then not use that. Uh, I have to remember to dress for winter because it is, frozen tundra up there in the north. Um, yeah. But anyway, let me get to my controls here. Um, there we go. Kind of mute this. Hold on. Why isn't that? Hold on. I gotta change it to my headset there. Yeah. All right. And see how this looks. You know, I apologize for the jumpy cam. I'm literally walking around with a camera on the stick. You know, and it's 360. So y'all can tell me what you want to look at. Ugh, this is Quad State. Mr. Maker, let me pause it and kind of just so that it's not all shaky while I'm doing this. You know, this is like the tailgaters row, the sails, you know, and then you see off in the distance all the other people camping. Billy, I hear you. There's Rob right there. I hear you, Billy. It, that is an understandable issue that I'm sure a lot of people are facing. It's a long hike, long trek, and it's definitely um, one of those. Can you, if you can afford it, you should come. But if you can't, still should. Yep. What's up, Cormulus? Sitting on the couch. This is going to be a shorter show tonight, too, as well, guys. So I do apologize. And you will actually see forging tonight from some other videos. But yeah, kind of doing a walk around at Quadstate. Let me yeah, my goofy butt. What's up, Barf? How do, Mr. Troy? We're going over Quadstate. Anybody looking for an anvil, that's Quadstate's the place to go. Yeah, tools. Very good time. Oh my gosh. I wish I knew how to stop that ting binging pinging. Oh yeah. So I'll get to some of the other videos. Yeah, I heard about that, Daniel. I was trying to help him with some band-aids, but like without being there, and I don't really know trailer electrical, so there's only so much that I could do. Look at that, $300. Let me reverse that and show you guys that for a second. Let pause. $300 for this Ford. You know, come on, you can't find a deal like that. uh, but it's a good time. Quad State isn't just sales. It's not like you go there and it's just sales. And let me zoom forward. I mean, there is a lot of. We're still hanging out over here. Come on. uh, did the mice come with it? Let me see. Uh, just the people. Cool is the people. You know, meeting. I think, yeah, just hanging out. And I'll get to the coffee grounds soon enough. And then I'll explain all of that. Um, that's not that's the my video, not y'all's. Maybe if I'm not trying to run at 1080p. All right. Am I back? All right. Yeah. Let me see. Oh, that's so choppy. But let me switch over to it. This was discussing, this was the first year discussing the tutu live stream. Old faces. Uh, this was 2018. What's up, Mr. Coffee? I'm showing the coffee grounds. Let me see. The only reason it's so choppy was because this was from a Facebook live stream. So the video itself was choppy. The highest quality is 360p. Back pre this was me trying to get to 250 subs. Remember my Tutu live stream was at 250 subs. Oh yeah. What a time. So this is the coffee grounds. No, honestly, Mr. Coffee, this was purely the Facebook. Look, hold on. I'd like everybody here to appreciate um, Eduardo Sol, who has since gone on to be a contestant on Forged in Fire. This was his very first time blacksmithing ever. Okay. Like, he saw us, he hung out, he partied, his arms were noodles, and he was hooked, you know. So, Eduardo Sol, very first time blacksmithing ever. Just wanted to kind of say that. But that day, yeah, that was the tongs making, everybody was trying to make tongs. I love Dead by Daylight. That's a fun game there, Steven. But yeah, in a nutshell, I'm trying to scan through. Look, I had no idea what I was doing. I'm gonna beat on the middle of this metal. So Benny's not here. I'm in this one. Let me get that one again. I think I missed it.
That makes the meat a killing me.
And it's not crisp anymore. It's what?
It's not crisp. Yeah, it's chips.
Chip.
Yeah. Oh, Penny. Let me see. I wonder, I don't think I have the thermite, or not thermite, the magnesium, but let me see. I want to find, oh, I don't know if I have this is the recap. I don't know if I have Ben the Hammer class. um, but yeah, let me switch. If anybody has a link that has a video with Ben, John, he's with the shoes. Yeah, if anybody has a link to one of the Hammer class videos that shows Ben, and what would be really cool is if there was a video of Ben doing the flip with the hammer. I also still have some magnesium. I'm not sure where it's at. We didn't catch the flip. Ow. Um, I'm just trying to find a video that has the what was that, 2019 or 2020? I think it was 2019. Yeah. You have been on the 2019 recap. Is it okay if I play that? Well, I got Bob's right here. He might have it, but Bob always puts music that makes everybody cry. Yeah. Bob always does music that makes everybody cry. Hmm. Well, I'll tell you what. While this one plays, I'll look for.
I'm James View.
And I'm Bob
Oh,
View.
I remember
Together
those
we're
intros.
B&B Forge.
Hey everybody, it's Bob with B&B Forge. How y'all
I
doing?
remember we did that. That
I'm
was
over
so
here,
dumb.
just chilling. I'm gonna show you guys how to do some really
Hold on.
cool things. This is kind of what we're doing here at Quadstate. I'm just kidding. It's not Bob. I had you going. No, this is Yamez with Island Metal Forge. Yep, I'm on Bob's channel. Maybe if he edits me into this video. Either way, we're all having a get together and we're having a blast.
Yamez, get off my channel. Well, I had filmed a nice opening. I did it at John's place. But then I get home and I start going through my footage, and what do I find? A Yamez on my camera. What do you expect? It's Yamez.
Hmm.
But like you said, Quad Squad's back together. It's Quad State
I
2019.
can't find your
Hammer class being taught by
2019 one.
Dan Moss from England. And helping him is Ting Ting. So go have some footage of that and some stuff just hanging around, meeting everybody, and hope y'all like it.
All right. Yeah, I really wish everybody could be here. Yeah, I got to mute this because I'll get a copyright strike. Bob don't care about copyright strikes. All. 'Cause- 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 What's up, George? But yeah, like that's how massive it got at the coffee grounds. And that was insane, I must say. But yeah, it's worth it to look back and at everything these guys and just like look forward to the next the next one, you know. All right. The internet is back and I'm getting flooded with messages. Oh, for some reason this does not like that. It does not like it at all. I did turn down the quality. You know what? It's the weird thing is I'm having okay. All right. Yeah, it's just purely coincidental that yeah, it's just purely coincidental. I'm having internet issues. It's because my phone started having connection problems too, and that doesn't happen. That only happens when my modem drops out, or when and that happens when the internet drops out. So we'll chit chat. I of course I have hillbilly internet, but yeah. Um, hey Wayne, of course. Um, but yeah, it's gonna be fun at Quad State this year. I have a feeling it's not going to be as crowded as it usually is. But we'll see. Um, you know what? My internet is just it's weird. It will have a little hiccup every now and then and just lock everything up. And if I happen to be trying to do a whole bunch of stuff, it'll freeze up. Like, and it does it like at the worst times, like in crypto when I'm in the middle of a trade, it'll hiccup and it's like I'll like click swap and and then it'll be like no connection. And I'm like, "Ah, come on. Oh, Roy's not going to be there? I might win. I might win. No, I won't. I'm just playing. I'm gonna miss you, Roy. uh, but yeah, again, the reason I'm doing a couch stream today is not just Quad State just happens to be the topic I'm going to be discussing here. I'm discussing right now, but yeah, it's I'm so beat, so exhausted, so physically sore, and yeah, but uh, let's see. I need to get some sleep is what I need to do. But yeah, I didn't go out to the forge today because uh, I didn't want to open myself up to getting hurt, getting frustrated and yelling at you guys again, and then shutting off the stream. or possibly burning down the shop. So, um, what are some of the favorite things you've seen at Quad State? My friends and family, 100%. Uh, the people, you know, um, just the camaraderie, the people, really. Um, and in some cases, least favorite because I don't particularly like crowds, you know. Um, I'm I force myself to be this cheerful. I mean, I am a good guy, big smiley and everything like that. The way you see me now is the way I am, but I do like small crowds. I have social anxiety. So um, my favorite thing is to meet all the people and to say hi to everybody that I know and love and have hung out with and talked with for the past going on what 5 almost 6 years now. And at the same time, it's like it's crowded. $5 super chat from Christ Centered Ironworks. Got to pay my sponsorship for this stream. Shameless self plug to follow. Oh, you are so plugged. Yep, I met Roy at my first Quad State too. Ben. Um, let me see. Other favorite things that I've seen, things that have stuck out. Let's say that um, was there was a sign that said free coffee, and we were all like, exactly, free coffee, he's innocent, talking about John Coffey, and it just became a joke, a running gag. um, Ben flipping over with the hammer, that's always a fun one. That's a fond go-to memory, seeing him get his just desserts. uh, um, let's see. Well, Adam, if you're going there next year, Roy's going there next year. So you'll meet Roy. And if Roy's not going there, then we'll kidnap you and drive up to Roy's place and kidnap him and then ride back to Quad State. But oh, um, but yeah, another thing that really stuck in my mind, and this goes more to the tailgate sales thing for Quad State. Uh, me and somebody were walking around the tailgate sales, and it was like it was barely begun, and some guy that had a pickup truck bed full of vices, post vices, and leg vices, leg vices, and just parts and trays of wedges and hinge springs and threads and just bodies and all this stuff. It's like he was originally selling them all piecemeal, and then apparently something happened. He had to go, and he, put a sign out saying, all, bulk deal, make an offer. And me and the person were like, oh, what you got? Well, let's do 250 for everything. And I was like, you got $75? I'm like, I got $75. You got $75? I got $75. Put it in, took the whole stuff, dropped it off over, and like the stuff was being bought as we were taking it off the, like we couldn't even catalog it. It was just being sold as it was being emptied from our campsite or from our table. It was hilarious. uh, um, let me see. What do you guys want for dinner the first night? Boss wants to know. Um, Beans and cornbread. No. Which first you talking about when? Because me and Sully will probably be the first ones in. Uh, you know me, I'm a simple person. You know, burgers and brats are fine. Smoked burgers, oh no. Yeah, I'm good with like a lobster sandwich. You know, maybe like some filet mignon with some. uh, I have a large punch press to get rid of this year. Oof, man, I just I just wish we were in the middle of a fantastic bull run because I'd buy it from you. I will be bringing the Forge Around the World book, absolutely. Yep, I was going to watch it after the video myself there, Roy. There is an absolutely do not do this video from Roy, and I got to go check it out. Um, Caveman, was that the one because that's how I got the freaking tendonitis so many years ago that like screwed me up. Oh, Shane Lulan's gonna make it. Now, full disclosure, people, tacos work awesome. I love tacos. I could eat a taco all day. Oh, Jennifer. No, just full disclosure, everybody. Um, I do not camp at the fairgrounds. I camp at the coffee grounds down the road a bit, and we make a point to come into the fairgrounds, you know, at least once a day for a couple of hours, walking around, checking things out. Um, I will probably do what I did last year and release the video shorts. Maybe go live a little bit walking around with my phone. I don't know. But yeah, we typically, hang out as our at a base at Uncle Buck's Forge, his site, but I'm uncertain if he is setting up this year. I do not know. We'll find out. Hmm. Let's see. So, but yeah, and with that, be forewarned. Don't go to Quadstate specifically to see one person. Um, because if that one person, either you don't meet up with the person or they, like, it's like, hey, hi, how you doing? Hey, I'm really busy. I'll try and meet up with you later. Yeah. Had somebody do that and they were pretty upset for a while. And it's like, well, you know, got to run to keep up. So, Roy, you've been fighting the algorithm lately? Hey, Robert, gonna lurk for a while? Well, I ain't gonna be on long. Um, really just kind of chatting, planning quad state. You would choose Yams, John from Black Bear Forge, and Roy. What as the people that you would most likely like to meet? Did I miss a question? A question comment? Um, hey. Oh, about the don't go just to visit one person. Yeah, what I mean is like it's while it is absolutely a treat to meet people, especially like other people in the chat, it's an experience of a lifetime just to be there. Exactly, George. uh, wow, Roy. Yeah, I don't I maybe here's the thing. You had talked about that popularity bubble, okay? And what you might be seeing is that the blacksmiths revival, uh that bubble is kind of, those who were enamored when Forged in Fire first came out and wanted to look into all things blacksmithing because blacksmithing is the first step to knife smithing, blah blah blah. And then they realized, oh, a forge is hard work. I can just buy blanks off of Amazon and grind them down, you know, and be a bladesmith. Um, no offense if that's what you do, but that's a blade maker, not a bladesmith. Um, but you know, it could be that we're seeing that kind of bubble burst of everybody's interested in blacksmithing, and now, you know, uh, yeah, could be, or it could just be, you've outlived your youth. No, I'm just kidding. I love you, Roy. I will admit I have not been watching as many videos as I should be, or making as many videos as I should be. But you know, because honestly, uh, Jeannie and Jay, they watch Forged in Fire on Friday nights, and like in reruns and everything. They just watch it on one of the channels that comes in, and it's you know watch one, and then like the next one is almost the same, and then the next one is almost the same. It's They've got to really kind of change things up, or it's just going to get stale. And if it's stale, then people lose interest, and people lose interest, and they're not going to search our blacksmithing videos. Let's see. I would have loved, yeah, I too, Stephen. I would have loved to have that little rat tail knife that Roy made. There you go, George. What goes the other way too. You have a lot of people who get into the bladesmithing aspect of it, and then as they're researching how to do some of this stuff, they meet blacksmiths, or they find blacksmith channels and the techniques needed to, learn to become a blacksmith, and it's just they fall in love with that aspect of it, and then bladesmithing is just something neat that you can do on the side, you know. But we're not going to fool ourselves. It's a fad and cyclical. Uh, those who are doing it next year and the year after and the year after and the year after, they're the ones who aren't in it because it's a fad. They're in it because just the joy of it, or the business of it. Roy may hate it. We don't know Roy's true intentions. He may absolutely hate blacksmithing, but he's so ingrained in its community and the lifestyle of the blacksmith that he cannot escape. It's like I'd really like to quit being a blacksmith and go back to an office job, a 9 to 5 office job, because you know. But dang it, if the money just ain't so good being a blacksmith. you know, Back to HVAC because it's oh uh, now, I will say this, uh, because Stephen Parsons said that, uh, you know what, I wouldn't mind learning. I mean, I can do like that. Roy finished, did a forged to finished knife in 25 minutes. He's right. It's that simple, but it's the hours and hours of fit and finish, to make a hand. I'd like to learn that skill only to have, to make some stuff and set in a box and, hey, I made a knife. You want to make some money, here, because it sells, you know. But I definitely would never tout myself as a blade maker, a bladesmith. We have 15 likes and 10 viewers. What does that tell you there, Trail Dust? Now, here's a thought too. If you're if you have to if you're forced to like put down the hammer, like there's a difference between going from in business as a blacksmith to then cutting it back to a hobby and taking up a different job to make ends meet as complete, I don't want to be a blacksmith anymore, sell all your stuff and never look back. It's a completely different, thing. Like, oh, this is too hard. I don't want to do it. Or maybe I'll do it again, so I'll hold on to my stuff, and then it sits collecting dust, and you never pick up the hammer again. Or 10 years later, you go, I remember I used to do this. Ting, 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 ting. You know, but see, I kind of disagree with that, Bill Corey, um, in a way, in a sense. Um, and I hate to throw Roy under the bus and whatnot, but uh, Roy's got a family of four, and him and Jess running the Christ-centered Ironworks as a business, um, I'm sure they're not. I'm not going to say they're rolling in dough, but you know, uh, between the name that he's made for himself in the smithing community and as a custom metal metal artist and stuff, uh, among other the other skills that they have developed over the years. It can be done. It just takes dedication, hard work, hard work, hard work, hard work, and yeah. So you're right. Him and Jess, yes, that is the key component. He's definitely has Jess there, and if it weren't for Jess, Roy would be a quivering mess of, you know, uh, look, I can't do it. No, I'm just yeah, exactly. Fair point, Bill. Fair point. There you go, George. And if Roy is still watching and I'm not on headphones and Jess is just rolling her eyes, Jess, you are the brains of the operation. Give yourself credit. Everybody here loves you. Big virtual hug. Yeah. And Stephen, that's kind of what I'm saying is don't give it up for good unless it's physically caused unless you absolutely hate it. If you turn around and be like, man, this just is not for me. Don't stay in it just for us. You know, uh, you do what's right for you. But like if it's, hey, I'm not making money on this, I have to go to some alternative means. Sure, but don't just, in my opinion, if it's not because you hate it, keep it up as a hobby, like just as a tinkering thing, something to get out there and just You know what? Clear your head for a bit at the anvil. You know, there you go, Roy. There you go. 'Cause the garbage man can. Who can take a sunrise? The garbage man can. Uh, there you go. Yeah, John. I see. I don't have. I have so few creative bones in my body. Like I latched onto blacksmithing because I just love it so much. Um, I am my best creative side is the gift of the silver tongue, gabbing, talking, you know, articulating, so to speak, wordsmithing, improvising. Uh, but yeah, like John, you have so many talents. It's insane, and those new ones with the space theme. Oh, those are so cool. Uh, yeah, Stephen, it's a fair point, and that's telling too. Now, if you are relying on it for income and having trouble, there is no shame in seeking out, secondary employment. A secondary source of money. Wordsmith, you are not. Few of the blacksmiths that I did talk to that wanted to quit said it was only temporary frustration because they couldn't figure out a problem. Right? I let the ums fly when I release an edited video. They stay in there. Y'all get me warts and all, whether it's edited or live. Now, if I stumble over a sentence completely ruining it, or one of my most common mistakes when I'm uh, describing what I'm doing in a video is, and you guys don't see this because I obviously remove that or reshoot it. I do a lot of one takes. I don't stumble through it and then stitch it all together to make a cohesive sentence. I stop, clack, and then restart. Um, but sometimes there's a whole bunch of beginnings of my videos that I cut out that are like, "What's up, everybody? Yamez with Alway Forge here. Today we're going to be working on this thing over, and what's up, everybody? Today," and it's just where I just fall over a sentence. um, I was not trained in public speaking, but I have a lot of practice with it. I did improv and interactive theater. Uh, Made money doing it too, so I was a paid actor. Actor. Uh, Absolutely. Reach out in the community and find wonderful people that give you inspiration. Even if it's to bust out their tools and shut down the street. Yeah, you were in that one. Yeah, apparently I deleted. I thought I put it on private, but my channel managers had told me, Sully had told me, no, you deleted it. You flat out deleted it. So apparently, in a fit of rage, I went and just that video does not exist anymore. So I don't know what you're talking about, George. Can do anything you want with colors. It's space. It'd be really cool? It is a planet entirely of palm trees and beaches. Sandy beaches, sandy beaches, beaches covered in sand. uh, yep. I will say though, guys, I am going to probably call that a show. I apologize I wasn't in the forge. Profusely, I apologize that I wasn't in the forge. Hold on. Steven's got a question, and Roy's saying goodbye. Goodbye, Roy. Steven, I have a question. For anybody that uses a sledgehammer head for an anvil, does the heat of the summer draw the temper out? Does the heat of the summer draw the temper out? Because I've had to retemper mine. Mine was a little soft. Question for the community. Um, I've never had. I've used it once for a video, and I've tried it a couple times just to kind of try it. I haven't done extensive. Um, I haven't done extensive forging with a sledgehammer anvil. Uh, is it? Here's a question: if it's one of the newer style, cheap Chinese sledgehammers, it is entirely possible that it is just case hardened and not an actual hardened hammerhead, and you may have beaten the temper out of the case hardening. Not saying that's the case, not even saying that that's possible. It's a thing. Um, but yeah, as Sully says, it's tempered around 400 degrees Fahrenheit. To break the temper of a hammer, you would have to get it red hot. You know, you'd have to get it to, you know, past blue into black at the very least. And even then, I don't think that that would be a major issue. It'd be an issue, just uh, broke a hook I was working on today, kind of peeved me, but I grabbed a new rod and began. Again, I knew I shouldn't have done what I did. Yeah, but love you, Wayne. Be safe, be well, enjoy Quad State. Thank you, Yamez. Love you, Wayne. If it's gotten hot enough to where it feels like it's going to burn you, it is possible that it reached tempering temperatures, but unless it changed colors, it's hard to say. You know, it's hard to say. Can it be done? I'm sure, but you'd have to pretty much have that thing, you know, blazing hot. But you know what? I don't know. Maybe Mr. Maker, maybe. But anyway, with that, guys, I'm gonna go ahead and call it a night. Um, I think I'm gonna eat dinner, and I can't fall asleep in my bed, so I might as well go sit in the bathtub and take a nap. you know, but I'm kind of with you there, Sully. It would have to hit blue, but I love peace and quenching grease. I ain't gonna take the toaster with me. It's telling me what time it is right now. I'm a be a soup. Put some salt, some sea salt, some carrots, some celery, and a yamez, and just sitting there with a spoon. uh, but you guys are all wonderful. Thank you for putting up with me. I promise my channel will get better. All right. Good night, everybody. Thank you all, and See you next week.